Spurs lead by 6. So on the floor for the Spurs, they've got Stephon Castle. MP is out there with Mark Williams. And it's Pittman in at the 2. It's good.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
34 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Griffith. Misses the 3. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Here's Mensah. Pass to Clinton. Back to MP. San Antonio moving the ball around. On the wing from deep. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. And it's an 11-point Spurs lead.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. We'll be right back with you shortly. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
We've got Zion Williamson. And it's Asingé in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Well, every year we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a roster. Other times it's just healthier bits of competition. And don't forget, health is always a huge component.
Castle with it. Now Thompson defending. Williams, a screen on Williamson. From deep, Wembanyama. Thompson pulls it in.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Williamson, and off the front iron, and in it goes. Williamson's got 8.
Excellent work inside from Williamson. This is why he's so aggressive down there.
Fox on the take. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Count it. Good. He's got 11.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Pittman. Williams' shot is good. And the Spurs lead by 11.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And a nice finish on the layup.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Fox outside. Murphy grabs the miss.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Takes a 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
From deep, Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Griffith. Kings trail by 9. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And here's a timeout. Mitch Johnson, I think right now. Oh, he might be looking at some adjustments. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substituting on the court.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's MP. Takes the hit. MP still gets it to go.
And that's what you get with MP. Relentless and can score in a variety of ways.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Houston really lit up the floor. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Shot by Jamison, no good. Spurs lead by 11. Wembanyama, pass to MP. MP gets it to go through contact.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Pass to Griffith. Sacramento passing it around. Here's Williamson. Williams defending. Here's Furphy. Launches it. Rebound by San Antonio. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. MP scanning the floor. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the 3-pointer. MP's got 45 points.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Here's Williamson. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
You can't put up any weak stuff around Wemby. He'll send it right back.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Both teams making some changes here. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
You look at MP, he occupies the top spot in voting. We'll very likely see him in the three-point shooting competition.
And he might already be the favorite. When he gets in a groove, he's automatic.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
Furphy nails it from beyond the arc. Furphy's got 6.
Came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
And here's MP from outside. Another bucket. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. James with the ball. 15 in his last outing. This one for 3. And another Sacramento 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
MP outside. Takes the 3. Again! What an avalanche!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Hayes. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Castle.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Good! That's another bucket!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been... phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's James. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And that one drops.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out.